Now I want to go to this video that the NFL just posted on their YouTube page yesterday. It's the Week 2 NFL game picks and win probability. Now, we make our weekly picks, and we actually did really, really good Week 1. Could have been a little bit better, but, the Vikings screwed us over, and the 49ers let a backdoor cover in. But we officially went 4-1-1 in our picks, 4 hits, 1 loss, 1 push. And we're right back at it this week with 6 picks. So let's do a little refresher, and then we're going to go in this video and just see what the win probability is around the league this week, straight up and against the spread and all that, if we are kind of on track, looking good heading into tomorrow. So our picks this week, we do 6 picks total. 3 picks in 2 categories. Our first category is our locks category. These are going to hit, surefire, no big deal. The win probability when these matchups come up should be 100%. These are locks. These will happen. So we have the Cardinals -4, which we do say is our best bet of the week right there. Cardinals -4 against the Vikings. Dolphins +3 and Rams -3.5. And then in our 99% guarantees section, 3 picks, 99% guarantees, we feel so freaking strongly about them, but there is one potential thing that maybe possibly goes wrong that ruins the bet. And those are Texans +12.5, Saints -3.5, and Cowboys +3.5. So let's see what the NFL is saying here, what their probability is and what their math and their algorithm came and spat out on the other end of the machine that gave us these numbers, and if they're on our side or not. Are we with the machines or are we against the machines this week, folks? Let's take a look. Here we go. Alrighty, first game that they have up here is the Chiefs and the Ravens, and they have the Chiefs winning this game by 10 points, winning 29-19 on the road. We know Lamar Jackson is 0-3 against Patrick Mahomes. They have the win probability at 69% for the Chiefs, and the cover probability, which is the spread is -3.5, the cover probability for the Chiefs is at 58%. So everything is shoring up to look like a Chiefs win here. We wanted to stay away from this game. It's going to be a great one. I mean, this one is just one to soak in, not even bet. Don't even have that kind of other narrative going along when you're watching this game. You got to be lasered focused. Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I mean, folks, this is, the next big rivalry. We are kind of exiting a era of quarterback play and entering in the new era, folks. This happens like every 10 to 15, 20 years. The era of Breeze and Brady and Rodgers and Big Ben, and did I say Breeze? I'm saying them again, and Phillip Rivers. That kind of quarterback class is starting to really exit, and now enter Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson. We've got the new guys of Jalen Hurts and Tua and Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. So we're making these new rivalries. They're all coming together, in the last year or two and in the next year or two as well to really remark the landscape of quarterback play in the NFL. So we're starting to get into it. We're already 3 games into the Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes rivalry. And so far it's not really a rivalry because Patrick Mahomes is absolutely eating it up. But, this is going to be a great game to watch, and NFL is saying, hey, the Chiefs have this one all day, and I don't disagree. It's Patrick Mahomes with Andy Reid. It doesn't matter if they're down big, down bad. They will come back and at least be competitive, and you got a great shot to win with them. So we stayed away from this game, didn't pick this game in any of our picks, but everything is looking on the Chiefs side. So if you're betting the Chiefs this week, the numbers, you're with the machine, folks. You're with the machine this week if you like the Chiefs. All right, what do we got? Game number 2 up. Here we go. We got Falcons at Bucks, and wow, they got the Bucks winning this one 32-20, like what should happen. This should be a blowout. I don't even think the Falcons can put up 20 points. I don't even know if they do that, honestly. I think they put up 14 or less points. I don't see this Falcons team putting up 20 points. This is an easy blowout here for this Bucks team. Spread is at Bucks -13, and they had the win probability with the Bucks at 72%, which is absolutely great right there. But they had the cover probability of the Falcons covering at 51% with the +13. And, I would definitely stay away from this spread because of the backdoor cover. We've definitely learned our lesson, about backdoor covers for this season last week with the 49ers at the Lions and the 49ers blowing them out by like 21 points. And, then the fourth quarter comes and, 10 minutes left, and then the Lions are like, oh, We actually have to play now. Oh, we forgot. We actually have to play the game. Why did y'all wait till the fourth quarter to tell us we have to actually go out there and play football? And then they did, and then they only lose by 8, and the spread was 8, and it's a push, and it's lame, and we don't win. So with those big spreads, they're always tricky because of that backdoor possibility. We just saw the Giants last week as well, getting blown out, nothing to play for, a minute, 20 seconds left in the game, and they're like, yeah, we'll drive 25 yards or 75 yards and score a touchdown. Yeah. We'll do that. That didn't affect the spread or anything, but it could have, like the Lions did. So we usually stay away from the big values like that. We are dabbling in the big values this week with the Texans plus 12.5. Kind of the same thought process right here. But, the Falcons, they don't put up any points, so we can't even believe in that. Texans, on the other hand, we got Tyrod Taylor slinging the ball around, using his dual threat ability. We'll bet on that all day. So if you're with the Bucs, you're on the side of the machines this week, folks. Unless you're taking the spread, and then the machines, they got no love for you. They're saying Falcons cover 51%. Alrighty, next game up, we got Raiders and the Steelers, and this is going to be another great game as well. We'll see if the Steelers are the real deal, if the Raiders are the real deal, both winning week 1, and, they have to face each other week 2 here, so we'll see what happens. But NFL predicts the game at 27-21, right on that spread line. That spread is like 6.5, 6. I think it's been going down ever since its opening because people are hammering this Raiders team. Let's get the odds up here. We can get the updated odds because I believe on this video they said that the odds were updated on the 16th, and today's the 18th. So let's quickly see what this Raiders-Steelers game is at. Yeah, it's at Steelers minus 6.5. They have the spread here in this video at Steelers minus 5.5, and I've never seen that spread. They are using Caesars Sportsbook here, their odds. So, all right, we usually use DraftKings. So, anyway, they have Steelers win probability at 58% and their cover probability at 51%. So, if you're liking the Steelers this week, you're on the side of the machines, folks. You're on the side of the AI. That's pretty good, if the numbers are saying it. I would want to be on the side of the machines. I mean, we know the machines are the future, folks. Let me be on the side of the machines. Machines, we are your friend. I'm your friend. I don't know about everybody else. Don't kill me, though, when that comes. When that time comes and the machines taking over, we'll show them this video of like, no, we were on the same side. We were with you, the machines. Yeah, we were with your probability. But yeah, the Steelers should be good to go for this week. NFL.com is saying, hey, they've got the numbers, they've got the statistics, they got the probability on their side. We stayed away from this one because of the 6.5 point spread, just kind of on that border, not really great value, but not bad value either. And we just couldn't come up with a really solid, definitive pick here for the spread. I would just say I like the Steelers straight up. That's really it. I don't want to get into the mix of 6.5 point spreads here with two good offenses that have shown they can put up the points. All right, let's see what the next game up here. Let's see. Here we go. Titans at the Seahawks, and whoa, close game here. Wow, look at this. All right, so NFL is predicting the score at 25-27 in favor of the Seahawks. 2-point win. Woo, especially, after that performance last week with the Titans. That's why we really didn't buy this Titans team this week. Getting 5.5 points with Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill with some great wide receivers. We, last season, we probably would have taken that every single week, but now this week against the Seahawks and their lackluster performance, I don't know if we can get behind it, so that's why we stayed away from it. But NFL.com says that their win probability for the Seahawks of just winning this game is at 53%, so expect this game to be really, really close, where, really our original thinking when we first reacted and predicted to this, to the week 2 lines right here, we weren't really big on this Titans team. So the NFL.com is saying this is going to be a real close game, really anybody's game, a toss-up, if you will. But we don't really see it that way. We think the Seahawks are going to blow out the Titans. And if you are taking the Titans plus 5.5 points this week, their cover probability is at 55%. So if you're taking the Titans this week on the spread line, you're on the side of the machines, folks, and you can start counting that money because that's going to cash in. So, all right, we're staying away from that game, but NFL.com is liking the Titans to cover the spread, 5.5 points. Let's see if that one has climbed. Was this one at 5.5? Let's take a quick look right here. It's at 6.5. So yeah, it seems like these lines have been moving very, very actively. This Bills-Dolphins one is back at 3.5. It started at 3.5, went down to 3 now, and I think it went to 4 at one point. Now it's back to 3.5. So these lines have really been active this week. I kind of mentioned it on yesterday's show when we were making our official picks. But I mean, these lines, I don't know if I've seen this much line movement all across the board this like late in the week. It's really crazy. And nothing big, not like 5-point jumps or 2-point jumps. It's like 1-point jumps, half-a-point jumps, classic. Even this Houston Texans-Browns game has gone up a half a point to Texans plus 13 points. So these lines are jumping, folks. You've got to secure your value when you see it. You can't wait and wait. Oh, maybe I should wait a little bit, wait a little. You lose value. You can also gain value. You can also come out on top in that scenario, but there also is a threat of losing value. So definitely when you see great value, lock it in when you can. We try to do that all the time. No hesitation here. You pull the trigger when you see great value. All right, so the Titans cover probability is at 55%. Real solid. Alrighty, next game up here is the Cowboys and the Chargers, and look at this, folks. Look at this. The first game that we have picked came up here, and look what the outcome is. So we took this game at Cowboys plus 3.5, and NFL.com is saying that the Cowboys are going to win this game straight up. They predict the final score at Cowboys 29, Chargers 27. Wow, the first upset here that we've seen. It's not like NFL.com is handing out upsets like this. This is the first one that we have seen with the Cowboys being underdogs here in the spread line, and they actively go out and win the game. So that gives us great confidence right here. We're on the side of the machines, folks. How great is that? Win probability here for the Cowboys is at 51%, and their cover probability is at 57%. We are on the side of the machines this week, folks. We love it. Let's keep it going. Let's get another pick up here. Let's see. Here we go. Lions at Green Bay. Alrighty. Obviously, they say that the Packers are going to win this game, and of course they should, right? They should. Man, oh man. Aaron Rodgers coming off of a really, really bad performance. You don't think this man comes out a little bit hungrier? I mean, I think that's something that we can all kind of get behind, a narrative and a storyline that we really could all get behind, especially going against this Lions team, another not great team in this league. But NFL.com says the Green Bay Packers win 32-20 right here. In the spread, they only have the spread at the Green Bay Packers minus 10.5. I don't even think it's anything close to that. I think it's like minus 12 or 13. Minus 12. So, yeah, these odds have truly moved since the last time they updated them. They said this video came out yesterday, and I think they said the odds were from like the 14th or 16th or something. So, these odds are jumping, folks, and they are using Caesars, which, is definitely different than DraftKings. I don't know where they're getting their odds from and why they're changing just kind of the general line this much, but all right, maybe Caesars is making money. Maybe they just launched their sportsbook app. We all see the commercials, JB Smooth, doing his thing. But yeah, Green Bay only at a 10.5 point spread right here. That's nonsense. But they have them winning by 12. Win probability is at 72%. In the cover probability, it's only at 52% here for the Packers because of the backdoor cover for the Lions. Leaving a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Even the AI is like, yeah, they can backdoor cover. They just did it last week. So the AI is on the backdoor cover for the Lions, kind of putting that 48% into stake. All right, but we stayed away from this game. Next game up, what do we got? Alrighty, the Rams and the Colts. Alrighty, we just kind of told you Colin Cowherd was on the side of the Colts plus 3.5. We were on the side of the Rams minus 3.5 here. And NFL.com predicts this score to be 24-20 Rams. Rams winning by 3. Their win probability is the Rams at 56%, and the cover probability is at the Colts plus 50 or at 52%. So we're not on the side of the machines here against the spread. And this is fine. Colts at home, I get all that. But when we just see what Carson Wentz did last week, just going to the running backs time and time again, and Michael Pittman Jr., that's really the biggest takeaway, that Michael Pittman Jr. didn't step up to the occasion when you can really slide into that number 1 wide receiver position with T.Y. Hilton out, and you just don't grasp it. You don't take advantage of the situation right there. And, you kind of get outplayed by Zach Poshko a little bit. Unfortunate. So, I mean, we know, some of their outs here. Xavier Rhodes is out, and their offensive lineman is out. So, potential not great here by this Colts team, and we loved what we saw from the Rams. Yes, they're on the road, but they're also in a dome. Is it going to make that much of a difference? And just this offense right here, I think they take it to the Colts this week, folks. So, and y'all know we've been big on the Colts. Our Colts are our Super Bowl winners. We have Colts-Rams in our Super Bowl prediction. So I'm big on this Colts team, but they have a real rough patch to start the season, and I got to give it to the Rams here. So they got the score being 24-21. We have the Rams minus 3.5. Does that half-a-point hook bite us in the butt? The machines say yes. So we'll see what happens come Sunday. Alrighty, next game up here. What do we got? The Texans and the Browns. Alrighty, they predict this score to be 31-20. Browns winning by 11, which is great because we have the Texans plus 12.5 points. Fantastic. They have the Browns win probability at 71%. I agree with that. I don't see the Texans winning this game. I just see them being competitive, and the machines agree with us, folks. The cover probability for the Texans at 12.5 is at 52%. Bingo, bango. We're back on the side of the machines, baby. The AI is agreeing with us. That's exactly what we thought. Just this Texans offense can get it done. This Browns defense, are they going to be able to get to Tyrod Taylor? They weren't able to get to Patrick Mahomes last week. Tyrod Taylor, dual threat quarterback with that running ability. Watch out for him to be running and scrambling all out of the pocket, and the Browns just chasing around, a chicken, chicken with his head cut off, just running around, not being able to catch up to Tyrod Taylor. So we expect this Texans team to keep it competitive, and the machines agree. We love it. Alrighty. So we're 2-1 with regards to agreeing with the machines. Fantastic. Are we part AI, folks? At the end of this video, we rip off our face, and it's just wires and machines behind us. We are AI, folks. You've been fooled. This is not takes by fans. This is takes by AIs. Y'all have been fooled, bamboozled. All right. What do we got? Next game up here. What do we got? Alrighty, Bills and Dolphins. And okay, NFL. I don't agree with this, but okay, we'll talk it through. Here we go. NFL.com says this Bills game is not even going to be close. A 7-point win here for the Bills. I don't know if we'd call that a close game for this Dolphins team, given what happened last season. What was it? Week 17, last game of the season, and the Dolphins go into Buffalo and get absolutely slaughtered, like the biggest slaughter I've ever seen when everything was on the line. But NFL.com says the Bills win 28-21. Whoo, but we took the Dolphins plus 3.5, and they don't even give us. The machines are like, y'all are out of whack. We are truly not AI. This is how you know we're not AI, because the machines right here are like, what are you even talking about taking the Dolphins with the 3.5 points? You are out of your gourd. So, NFL.com gives the win probability of the Bills at 61% and the cover probability of minus 3.5 on the road at 57%. Sheesh. They didn't even give the Rams the win probability on the road at minus 3.5. Sheesh. So, alrighty, the machines are really not agreeing with us. With us on this one. We'll see who comes out on top. Are we the king of the machines? We might be the king. Come Monday, if we got all these right, we are coming back as the king of the machines, the king of the AI. We are the ruler. They will have to follow our code and algorithm for the rest of their existence. It will no longer be fully artificial intelligence. They will be artificial intelligence with a little pinch of takes by fans. They'll have to listen to us. So, alrighty, not great here by the Dolphins, especially with Will Fuller being out now. It's unfortunate. What is this? What do we say? The spread was still at Dolphins plus 3.5. I'm really kind of surprised with this Will Fuller news that this did not climb all the way up to Dolphins plus 4, Bills minus 4. Really kind of surprised by that news. That's huge. I mean, that's a huge out for this Dolphins team. A great wide receiver. Sheesh. All right. Alrighty, let's see if we can get back on track with the machines here. Here we go. And yes, here we go. Bingo. Here we go. Vikings, Cardinals. NFL.com predicts this game to be won by the Cardinals 29-23, and I truly agree. We got the Cardinals minus 4. And look at this. This is not great value. Cardinals minus 4.5. We've seen it at minus 3, minus 3.5, minus 4 is the largest we've seen. Is it now at minus 4.5? What do we got? still at -4. So, yeah, I don't know if I liked Caesar's odds. I don't know. I think they're kind of taking away a lot of the value and not giving value out like that. So, okay. I don't like Caesar's. I wouldn't, I can't even do it here because in New York it's not legal to online gamble just quite yet. You can still bet on games. You just have to go to a casino. But I don't know if I'm using Caesar Sportsbook when it finally gets legalized. I think we're going to be sticking with the good old DK. I don't like some of this value they're giving up. I'm the customer, I'm the consumer, I'm the bettor. I want the value, and that's what we do here on the show. We look and sniff out the value. Where is the value? Show me the value. That's value right there. But this -4.5, I don't think that's great value. We digress. Here we go. They got the win probability here for the Cardinals at 66%, exactly that, and the win probability, or the cover probability at 54%, so we're right back on track with the machines, baby, and they even have that kind of half a point hook. We don't got that. So, yeah, machines are right back on our side. See, we don't disagree with the machines often, folks. We get the machines. We do have mechanical thinking going on in our heads. So, yeah, right on track with the machines. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. When was the last time a machine was wrong, folks? Come on. Way smarter than us. I mean, our brains are old technology. Humans are old technology, folks. Get it together with the machines. Alrighty, then we go to Saints at the Panthers now, and we picked this one at Saints -3.5, and now the machines are back to stabbing us right in the chest. Unfortunate. So they have the Panthers winning 24-23, very close game right here. Win probability for the Panthers is at 51%, so this is going to be anybody's game, but the cover probability getting the 4 points. They had the line at -4. We had it at -3 for the Saints. But their cover probability of the Panthers getting 4 points, 3.5 points, is at 56%. But, why we disagree with the machines here was because Sam Darnold left the door open to the Jets to potentially come back and win. The offense wasn't, good all throughout. It was just kind of came out with a decent bang in the second quarter, and that was it. So Sam Darnold just going to Christian McCaffrey. You take Christian McCaffrey away, I don't know if Sam Darnold can lead his team to a victory single-handedly without Christian McCaffrey. So if the Saints do their due diligence in the defensive scouting department, just locking up Christian McCaffrey, I mean, they locked up Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you got to give them some credit in that. I'm just believing in the Saints offense way more than this Panthers offense overall. I understand the Panthers, everybody's saying that this Panthers team, the Panthers fans, the Panthers, diehard fans are saying, hey, don't sleep on this defense, and that's something that we are taking a look at. The defense was real solid last week against the Jets, but we'll see what they can do here against the Saints team. But I just can't buy Sam Darnold. I'm not buying Sam Darnold just quite yet. The machines are in love with Sam Darnold. Here we go. I mean, this is proof positive right here. The machines have a soft spot for old Sam Darnold over there. I don't get it. Well, that's what the machines got. Maybe that's kind of the downfall of the machines, falling in love with Sam Darnold. That's what causes their downfall. All right, here we go. Next game up, 49ers and the Eagles. We have not chosen this game, but they say that the 49ers win 26-22 with the win probability of 55%, but a cover probability of only 51%. So we think this game is going to be close. We hope the Eagles can be competitive in this game. Getting 3.5 points at home is always great value right there, but this is going to be the true test. That's why we're truly staying away from this game and not picking it, is because was last week's Eagles win against the Falcons a fluke? And not a fluke on part of the Eagles, because I think the offense is real solid right here. I'd put it in top 15 right now, potential top 10 maybe at the end of the season. We'll see how it progresses. But was it a fluke because they faced the Falcons, who are just so absolute utter garbage? I mean, geez Louise, 6 points, and that was the first 2 drives. I mean, this 49ers offense should be way better. So we'll see if this Eagles defense can keep up with it. Offense can keep up with it here for the 49ers. A true test is coming into Philadelphia, and we'll see if they're ready to kind of, start, doing well early on in the season, given their first test. We'll see if they can do that here in Philadelphia. So Machine is kind of saying this is going to be a close game, and we kind of agree. Alrighty, next game up here is the Bengals and the Bears, and I hate this. Ooh, I hate this. We stayed away from this game because we want this Bears team to lose. I want Andy Dalton to lose his revenge game against the Bengals. I'm sorry. I also want Justin Fields to get out on the field as soon as possible. And if Andy Dalton is winning games, which he's not, but if he starts to win games, which he's not, but if the situation calls for it where he does win a game, which so far he has not, then we know Justin Fields is not going to be getting into the game for whatever reason. But the NFL.com predicts this game at 24-23 Bears with the Bengals -3. And is this, what? No, is it really that? Hang on, what? They must have just got this spread wrong or something, right? Yeah, because this is not Bengals -3. I don't think this was ever Bengals -3 ever. It's right now. It's Bears -2.5, and that's what we saw it open up at was Bears -2.5. Where the hell are they getting this Bengals -3 from? Is that what Caesars did, folks? Did Caesars do Bengals -3 points? Because that's bold as heck. Oh my God, that's got to be a typo. I'm going on to Score Mobile, the app. They track the lines from opening to now. So I'll see if it opened up at Bengals -3. I doubt it did. That would make I don't see that making any sense to me. Let's see. They did? No, it started at Bears -3. So yeah, and now it's only Bears -2.5. So yeah, I don't know. Opening at Bears -3, now it's Bears -2.5. So I don't know. That just must be a typo. There's no way. And even it kind of says it in the cover probability as well. So that's just a typo. That should have been Bears -3. Chicago, Cincinnati, CHICIN. I get it, folks. Don't kill the YouTube department in NFL for the NFL. But here we go. They predict the score 24-23, 1-point win for the Bears. Win probability for the Bears is at 53%, and the cover probability is the Bengals because they're getting the 3 points right here at 53%. So I hope Andy Dalton flounders. Machines kind of doesn't say that. Unfortunate. All right, next game up is the Broncos at the Jags. We did not choose this game, but they do predict his win at the Broncos, 26-19, nice 7-point win right there. Win probability for the Broncos is at 60%, and the spread is at -6. Once again, that's why we stayed away from this game, because we really didn't see great value in the spread. We do like the Broncos, but we don't really want to lay 6 points with them on the road. We want to see Teddy Bridgewater get better. No Jerry Jeudy this week. Let's see how he kind of handles that. He should be fine, but if it gets stinking donkey, like we kind of know Teddy Bridgewater to do. We even saw it last week. So we'll see what happens. Just don't want to swallow the 6 here. But win probability straight up is at 60%. Cover probability is at 52%. So, machines are expecting, hey, that's 6 points. That's not the best value right there. So we stayed away from not great value. That's what we love. All right, couple more games left. Oh, that's the last game? Is that the last one? Did they not do all of them? Did we go through all of our picks? Oh, okay. All right, so that was it. All right, that didn't seem like all of them. I thought we had one. We did Cowboys. We saw the Cowboys game, Saints game, Texans game, Cardinals, Dolphins, Rams. Okay, that was all the games then. All right, folks, so do with that information. Are you going to be on the side with the machines? Or are you going to bet with the real guys, the real skin and flesh and blood and organs and real people right here? Or are you going to go and side with the machines, the robots? Machines kind of agreed with us, so maybe we're hybrid. Maybe we got a little machine in us, so we'll see what happens this week. We're coming back at you on Monday and tomorrow as well if you want to stop by on Sunday show. But we're going to come back on Monday and see where we were right, see where we were wrong. We were never wrong, so don't be expecting that side of it. But we'll see where we were right come Monday. So that's what NFL is predicting. That's what the robots, that's what the AI, that's what the algorithm, that's what the machines are saying, folks. Make your pick. We'll see. Make some money. See if you can make some money off of this. All right.